Good morning, folks. We're going to watch this plasma filament dance and release on the northeastern limb of our star. We're also going to analyze the solar wind, take a look at eruption threats, and run down three major articles from the last day. That seemingly busy incoming limb stayed relatively calm over the last 24 hours, but some new active regions and their umbral fields are coming in from that left side now. You may remember, we've been awaiting CME impact, but it does not appear to be in the readings, at least not by itself. Even little chirps like the one this morning aren't showing us very much, and geomagnetic activity is low. So what happened? We all saw the halo eruption indicating that it was an Earth-directed CME. Well, let's look at 7 days of solar wind from ACE. It was midday on the 9th when that solar flare took place, blasting the CME into space. Now, look next day on the 10th. We see readings nearing 1,000 kilometers per second. Super dense waves just ahead of it suggest it's a real shock wave and not a glitch. Well, at 900 kilometers per second, it would take about 28 or 29 hours for a CME to reach Earth, and at 1,000 kilometers per second, it's barely over a day. The Sun-to-Earth speed isn't constant, but this is a fair way to make a guess, and one day puts those super fast readings dead on the money for that flare. Earth surged to a level 2 storm at the time, indicating that something definitely happened, and we had all those event candidates that we listed in the news 2 days ago, including the GOES 15 magnetometer, blue line, disappeared, just showed up again last night. The primary eruption threats begin with the matured risk. This plasma filament is no amateur, and my, what an unstable curl you have, Grandma. All the easier to erupt with, my dears. But that's not our only watch. Coming to spaceweathernews.com, we find only the tiniest C flare in recent hours, but now let's look at the sunspots. A new, fast-growing region has popped up for us to monitor closely today, and we do have those active regions coming in at the limb. Top quake of the last day hit Argentina, a 5.8. This hit magnitude 6 on 4 of 6 readers. We expect quakes to jump back up in the coming days as Mercury conjoins the Sun, while a transequatorial extension of the negative southern polar coronal hole swings in to see us as well. Top story today. We have another planet in our solar system, a planetoid really, but at more than 100 AU from the Sun, it may be the furthest known solar system object, actually extending out into the Oort cloud. It is about 20 to 25% the size of the United States. Scientists have discovered the brightest pulsar ever. In gamma spectrum, it is 20 times brighter than the previous record holder from the Crab Nebula, although its non-gamma output is about the same actually. It accounts for about half of the total gamma brightness of that entire nebula. Last but not least, we have replication, proof, confirmation, whatever term you like. Action at a distance is real. More coming on those topics in deeper looks and fly on the wall. We've got pressure, radar, your current conditions, and shots of our star to close. It's 5:55 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.